I came to drink.
Where the liquor
Where the
at?
liquor.
I came to
I
smoke.
came to smoke.
Where the loud
where
at?
the loud.
I came to
I
party.
came to party.
Got double caught.
Got double caught.
We getting turned.
We getting turned.
Up in these lobbies, ayy, I came to drink.
I came to drink.
Where the liquor
where the
at?
liquor.
I came to smoke.
Where the smoke.
Where the loud
where
at?
the loud.
I came to party.
I came to party.
Got double caught. Shows about to start. Season 3. Season 3 of I'm Talking. Can't wait for you to see October 6th. Airing every Saturday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on YouTube.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing
Rashad Jenkins. Every Saturday at 8 o'clock.
Oh, Christmas tree anyway. Hey, look at the Christmas tree. Okay, so right now I'm leaving Union Station. I had some confusion with the bank, which I'm tired about. This is the Bank of America. So Bank of America, every time they deposit my money in my account, I always have a problem because right after I deposit the money, I make some charges on my account and some charges come in. So every time that happens, they put a lock on my card so I can't use my card no more. I think it's fraudulent activity. It happens every time, and this is the last time that it happened. It's not going to happen no more because I'm not going on Bank of America no more. I'm switching my bank to Capital One. Because I asked Bank of America every time, they say, well, we're trying to work, we're looking out for your protection, but you're doing this every time. And my property manager, where I got my place at, they charged me $35 because their charge came back, meaning it was Bank of America's fault. So I went to Bank of America and I told them what happened. So, well, they gave me the $35 back, but they're doing an investigation. So in order to prevent future things, like I don't know who else is that petty who will charge you like a $35 fee because your check bounced or whatever. So I'm gonna change that so that don't happen no more. But that's crazy. Like, this keeps happening to me every time. Well, like, I'm always up when I get my direct deposit. And then I'm either shopping online or either paying bills or whatever. And then my account gets locked. My card gets locked. It's not my fault that I pay a lot of, that I give people big sums of money out of my account at one time, like right after I get my deposit. That's not my fault. So, I just had a long talk to Bank of America. They forwarded me to 3 different people, so they finally took the lock off of my card. So now I can use my card wherever, but I don't even know if, well, little they know, but they probably don't even care. But I'm not using my Bank of America account no more. I'm closing that account because I keep having problems with them. So I called Capital One and asked them, do they do this? And I told them the scenario what happened in Bank of America. They said they don't. So I'm going back to Capital One. So Bank of America needs to stop, man. They just need to stop doing dumb shit. They're losing customers because, as you're going to see in my other video, I'm going to tell you another scenario what happened with them. Well, what happened with me, that was their fault. Well, something else anyway. I'm going to talk about that in my next video. But, yeah, it's just crazy. So, I decided to come on live and tell you all that, what's going on with that. So, like I had, I've had Capital One before, but I've never touched that card because I didn't really like using Capital One. I love Bank of America. But I guess all the glitter's not gold because they're doing all this other petty shit and no other credit card company that I know of does it, or debit card. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm sending all my routing information to all my different employers and money sources so they can put my money in that account so I can soon close my Bank of America account. Because Bank of America do too much and I ain't got time. Even though it's one of the, well, it is one of the best banks. But at the same time, like I said, all the glitter is not gold. Just because they're the best banks don't mean that they know how to act right and think. So, I'm closing their account in a few days. I cannot wait. I'll be so happy. And I don't got to worry about this crazy shit like one teller every time I go in the bank downtown, or them forwarding me to like 3 different people when I call customer service to get one point across. So, yeah, right now I'm in DC. I left Union Station. I'm going to go to Walmart. So I will talk to you all later. I just wanted to get on live and tell everyone this thing. Get your opinion. Let me know what you think about this. Do you get the same problems with Bank of America? Or I'm not trying to like badmouth a company, but I'm just being honest, just saying what's going on. They need to work on, because they're gonna lose customers. They may not, I don't know, but I know, right, with me, like, I can't afford to have people think that I'm lying and that I'm not trying to pay them. So comment on this video, thumbs up, thumbs down. So yesterday I went to Bank of America. I was in the Bank of America line downtown DC. So there was a lot of people in line. Everybody and their mother was in line in Bank of America. But there was only one teller at the window. And you can see there's 6 booths that are empty. So like I was heated already because like you have one teller. Also what got me was that you have other I don't know what they're called, but like they come up to you and ask you like, what do you need help with? And they go back and sit at the desk like, if you need help like with credit card fraud or something, whatever, they're sitting back there. So like that got me real upset, because I'm like, you have one teller at the window and you're asking everybody what they need help with. Common sense would tell you, take your ass to the back, be a teller, help her out, because there's a lot of people in line. And like that's just like, that just made me mad. Like I was glad she didn't come to me, because I turned my head on purpose, because I know that sometimes I don't know what to tell my mouth. So I was gonna say something. I was gonna probably call the scene in Bank of America if she said something to me, because everybody was like everybody. It was 2 people, it was a lady and a woman, who was just asking people if they needed help. So like it's common sense. You see her, she's the only teller at the window. So why not help her out? I didn't say nothing. Like nobody. It's just common courtesy. You see somebody struggling that needs help, why don't you help them out? Why don't you help your fellow coworkers? That's right there, like, actually, well, really, so nobody cares about nobody, not even nobody care about, like, but that's just crazy. Like, you're running a business. So, like, I wanted to say something out of my mouth, but I'm glad the lady didn't come to me. Maybe because she saw a look on my face, maybe that's why they didn't step to me. But like, that's crazy though. How come you're going to have one teller at the window, and then you're going to have all these other people that are working, sitting at a desk over here, who are just helping out with like credit card fraud, or you need a new bank card or something else, or helping out at the desk? How about you help them out over there? Or y'all all just pitch in? Like, mainly nobody was going over there, so those 2 people, they were just sitting at their desks, just looking stupid, really. So, like, that just got me real upset. So then it was my turn in line. I went there. So I went to the teller. I wanted to get a cashier's check. So I said, may I please have a cashier's check for so-and-so amount of money? I'm not going to say how much it is, because the point is just watch the video, not see how much money I got, whatever. Anyway, so I went over there. I was like, can I have a cashier's check for so-and-so? She was like, sure, that'll be $15. I looked at her like she was crazy. It was a lot I wanted to do, but there was a big window right there. I couldn't do nothing, and plus she's handling my money. She's handling my account, so I didn't want to say nothing. I didn't want to, so she was like, that'll be $15. So I just gave her the look, and I was like, nah, man, thank you. So I just left out the door. Like, I've never got a cashier's check, but I shouldn't have to pay for that much for a cashier's check. At least $1 or so, but I'm at Bank of America, which is my bank. So basically I called my mother, and I told her what happened. And then she said you have to have this, like a high heel account or something like that. That's what she was saying you have to get. So I was like, well, how do I get it? She was like, well, go to Capital One. Tell you want a high heel account. Basically, you got to put $25 down. Well, that's, and the other money. So I was like, well, I got $25. She was like, well, I can do it for you for free, because I have a certain status or whatever. So I was like, okay. But that's what she said. So I was like, okay. So that's basically the story about when I was at Bank of America yesterday. Yep, like, that just gets on my nerves. Like, most of the time when I'm going to Bank of America downtown, there's one teller, and there's people at these desks asking people if they need help with. Why can't you help your fellow coworker or a colleague or whatever you call them help them out at the front. You're the only one. And why is everybody else not at work? There's 6 booths for tailors. So it'll be 6 tailors. Like, there should be at least 3 tailors and everyone else out. It shouldn't be every tailor out except for one. Like, that's just crazy. Like, now, like, I like Bank of America, but me, like, going in there and experiencing that right there, that makes me want to change banks. Because when I go to Capital One Bank, there's a lot of tailors all the time there. And there's people behind the desk, whatever else would help. So, I would rather go to Capital One. I mean, I don't want, because I still like Bank of America. But I would go to, I'm with Capital One as well, but I would like to stay with Bank of America, but their customer service is off. Every time I go in there, most of the time, there's only one teller and there's a lot of people in line. Like, when I was working fast food or whatever, I don't know if this is the problem or not, but when I was, like, working at Taco Bell, they was talking about the labor. We need to cut our labor. Like, okay, you need to cut your labor, but you have customers. You're trying to have a good name for your business, a good name for yourself. You're trying to get a rapport with all your customers. You're not doing that by just having one cashier. You're actually losing business because people are like, okay, I can go here where they have a lot of tailors on deck. And yeah. So really, in the long run, you're losing out on business. So that's all I'm saying. Why do that to yourself in the long run? I know you have business now, you're not worried about that, but in the long run, you may not. But people thinking, like, a lot of people are thinking like me, like, because there's a lot of people, every time I go in there, people going out of line, they're upset, they be talking under their breath. And like Capital One, like I said, Capital One, they got endless tailors on deck. All these other banks. Why is Bank of America just doing that? That's not, I mean, if you really want customers, I know you have customers, but I'm just saying, like, that is crazy though. That if you don't think they don't think it's gonna hurt them, then fine. But maybe in the long run, I don't know. I'm not telling people how to run their business, but that's just common sense right there. You're trying to get money. You're trying to get people to come to your bank. You're trying to get people to get accounts with you. Why do that? I mean, why do this? What you're doing now? Just have one teller at the bank, and all these other banks has endless tellers on deck. That is just crazy. Like this comment below if you agree, thumbs up, thumbs down. Yeah, I just felt like posting this because I was going to post it yesterday when I was at the bank. But first of all, I didn't want to get kicked out the bank. And I was at work. Well, I was working that day and I went to the bank. And I'm not trying to cause a scene, get locked up or anything, or while I'm still working. I did that once before. I was young and dumb. I was going to school. I caused a scene somewhere and I got locked up the same day. I wound up not going to school. Anyway, that's the story for another time. Just, if you like this video, thumbs up, thumbs down. If you didn't, comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know about similar stories that you may have that contributes to this story. Thank you. I will talk to you later.
I came to drink.
Where the liquor
Where the
at?
liquor.
I came to smoke.
I came to smoke.
Where the loud
where
at?
the loud.
I came to
I
party.
came to party.
Got double card.
Got double carded.
Getting turned.
We getting turned.
Up in these lobbies, ayy, I came to drink.
I came to drink.
Where the liquor
Where the
at?
liquor.
I came to smoke.
Where the smoke.
Where the loud
Where
at?
the loud.
I came to party.
I came to party. Got double